What's up, Trendsy fam? Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the trends shaping our world. Today we're tackling a topic that's been making headlines and impacting your wallets. Tariffs. Specifically, we're going to explore some arguments about tariffs. This isn't about taking sides, it's about understanding the complexities and considering perspectives you might not always hear. We'll break down the economics, look at real-world examples, and try to make sense of this global trade showdown. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. First, let's nail down the basics. What exactly are tariffs? Simply put, a tariff is a tax imposed by a government on goods imported from another country. When those goods cross the border, they become more expensive. Governments use them for several reasons: to protect domestic industries, to generate revenue, or to exert political pressure. Throughout history, tariffs have been a common tool in international trade. But they are also highly controversial. Economists have debated their benefits and drawbacks for centuries. Okay, so why do many economists warn against tariffs? The conventional wisdom is that tariffs hurt consumers by raising prices. When an imported good becomes more expensive, demand may shift to domestic products, but these may also become more expensive due to less competition. This can lead to what economists call deadweight loss inefficiency in the market. Critics also point out that tariffs can spark retaliatory tariffs from other countries, leading to trade wars. This can disrupt global supply chains, harm exporting industries, and damage the overall economy. We've certainly seen plenty of examples of this in recent years. Now let's explore the other side of the coin. Proponents of tariffs argue they can protect domestic industries from unfair competition. If a foreign company is heavily subsidized by its government or engages in dumping, selling goods below cost, tariffs can level the playing field. Another argument is that tariffs can encourage domestic production. By making imports more expensive, they can create incentives for businesses to invest in domestic manufacturing, creating jobs and strengthening the national economy. We see this argument being used by people who claim that tariffs force companies to stop having their production be offshore. Furthermore, some argue that tariffs can be a tool for national security. By reducing reliance on foreign suppliers for critical goods, a country can become more resilient in times of crisis or conflict. Now, let's get specific and talk about the recent tariffs that have been making headlines. Starting in 2018, the US imposed a series of tariffs on goods from several countries, most notably China. The stated goals were to address trade imbalances, protect American industries, and encourage China to change its trade practices. These tariffs had a ripple effect throughout the global economy. China retaliated with its own tariffs on US goods, impacting American farmers and businesses. The trade war led to uncertainty, market volatility, and concerns about slower economic growth. We all remember how crazy it was buying computer parts back then. Check one, check two, check. To get a deeper understanding of the impact, let's ask ourselves the following question. What are some of the long-term economic consequences of these tariffs? How have these tariffs affected businesses, and what legal challenges have arisen? Are the intended goals of these tariffs being achieved? Are trade imbalances shrinking? Are domestic industries thriving? What are the implications for global trade relationships? And are we seeing a shift towards protectionism? What are alternative solutions to tariffs? Are there other ways to address trade imbalances and protect domestic industries? Will these tariffs have an impact on technological development in the long term? Is there potential impact of these tariffs on the United States as a global superpower? What do you think is going to happen in the future with US trade policies and global trade deals? So, where do we go from here? The debate over tariffs is far from over. As the global economy becomes increasingly interconnected, the decisions we make about trade policy will have profound consequences. A continuation of trade wars. What would be the long-term impact on the global economy? Negotiated agreements. Could countries find a way to reduce tariffs and promote free trade? Technological solutions. Could automation and artificial intelligence change the landscape of manufacturing and trade? reformation of global trade deals. Ultimately, there are no easy answers when it comes to tariffs. They can have both positive and negative consequences, and their impact depends on a complex interplay of economic, political, and social factors. What do you think? Are tariffs a necessary evil, or are they a drag on the global economy? Let us know in the comments below. We want to hear your thoughts. That's all for today from Trendsy Fam. If you found this video informative, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content, and share this video with your friends. We'll see you in the next trend.